So my brand new little aircraft spray gun had a bit of an accident, and as you can see, it sustained a fatal decapitation process, which is tragic because I've only had the little spray for about a week, and I really like this little thing. It does a really good job, sprays really nicely, and just tragic. So I've cleaned up the damaged area, and what I'm wanting to do now is test this stuff out. I've used it for years on various things. It is ultra strong. It's basically a super glue that you mix with a bonding powder. You get two different types of powder. You get a dark one and you get a lighter one in the kit, and reinforcing grey, reinforcing powder black, and I'm going to try to fix this. The problem is, why I say that this is going to be a great test for this product, is because this material that they use to make these little paint cups out of is a very slippery material. Obviously they don't want paint to stick to it. Case in point, this is cured automotive paint, and it literally just scrapes off, as you can see. So this is almost like a Teflon-y, very smooth plastic, not much grip, and that's what makes it so good for these little cups, because the paint doesn't really stick to it very easily. So what I'm going to have to do is rough up the surface around the brake. I'm going to try various things. I've got this handy little Dremel diamond grinder bit. I'm going to try this Dremel circular saw. Anyway, whatever, sandpaper. The idea is to just roughen up the surface to give this product a better surface area to grip on. Now the way that the super glue, it's cyclamate, cyanoacrylate, it on a microscopic level, it goes into the pores of porous material, and all materials are porous if you zoom down to a microscopic level. They've all got little pores, and this stuff, it goes into those pores and sets and grips in. So this is obviously not very porous, hence it's the inability for even very good quality automotive paint to not stick on it. So this will be a great test, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so I've given it a bit of a rough up. The Dremel blade worked quite nicely, and it's given it lots of ridges, although it's still very slippery. Still very slippery material. I hope that that's just gonna give it a bit more miniature little ridges and whatever to grip onto. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Get the glue on and then start to apply the reinforcing. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to first glue this little section on, and once that's glued on, I will then slowly apply the powder and increase the layers as I build around, because the powder is not going to, you can't really pour powder onto a round surface and it'll just mostly slide off, so I'm going to have to do it in sections. But let's get that done so long. Alright, So I've glued the part back together. I'm not going to try and see how strong it is and try and pull it apart because I know it's not going to be that strong. Definitely not strong enough to use. So I'll just go ahead and start building up the reinforcement filling and reinforcement powder for aluminium and metal surfaces, grey plastic surfaces. So this is a plastic surface. Let's get cracking. Okay, so I've basically just poured a little bit onto the top there, and I'm going to apply 1 drop of the glue. As you can see, it permeates the powder, reacts instantly, and is now instantly rock hard. Rock hard. So I'm basically going to spot weld all around this thing like that, and then that should be as good as a repair as is possible, I think, with store-bought glues and things. I'm going to go around and spot weld all around like that. And voila! There we go. It has now been welded, and with this rock, I mean it feels like cement. It's really hard, and I'm going to give it a good test and see how it goes. A real life Q-bond test. I hope that you can get this stuff wherever you are. It's very, very handy, very strong, pretty well priced, and easy to use. If you can't get hold of this stuff, a good alternative is you can use normal super glue with bicarbonate of soda powder, baking soda, and that works incredibly well as well. Cool. That's about it.